Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine, and it's Wednesday, so it must be hashtag Pink Bubble Cards Alphabet Day. And last week, Hilary pulled out A for aperture. And yeah, I had a go at this. I'm not going to get it all in shot, but there's kind of two apertures on here. So this is an 8x8 card. I ran it through my die cutting machine to cut this circle out, partial circle. But I need new plates. Yeah, they are very battered and they are leaving marks when I run it through. So yeah, I definitely need new plates, but you get the idea. I was playing around with some star dies. You know, die cutting is really not my thing, but I've made a spinner card. So you've got two apertures for the price of one here. And it would look even better if you'd got that clear thread that doesn't really show. So from a distance, it would look as if the star was floating. I just threaded a couple of little beads on there. And then don't throw your waste away. I used that as a stencil in one orientation or other, just to ink some pale blue ink through and stamp sentiment, make a wish. I wasn't entirely pleased with that. It's a bit scrappy, a bit messy, so I made something else which was much more in my style. And this is a really cute little card. It's 3.5 by 4.5, is it? 3.5 by 4, and I've cut a little aperture out with the decal edged die, nesting die that I bought last year sometime. There's the bit that's been cut out, which I shall save for something else. And I like how it gives just a little embossed, and then I've just inked very gently. I didn't even re-ink the brush. And then this is a piece of vellum that I've sandwiched in between. Again, you can see this is my new Gemini plates, and I have actually soaked them in boiling water to flatten them because they've got very bent, but you can see again they're very cut already. Yes, not impressed with that, but I've just put a couple of little embellishments on, little Tim Holtz clipping, friendship, and yeah, I had a little splodge there, so I've put a little glossy there. Yeah, not my finest hour, very run down with cold and yeah, very tired. What else do I want to show you today? Because 2 for the price of 1. I'm behind with my art journal for Woolly Steph. So I did catch up yesterday. I've done the last 2 pages for 1st of February and the 15th of January. I think the 15th of January was Butterfly. I've done a very, very simple page. It's very subtle. I don't know whether you'll see, there's a little bit of very subtle inking there in tumbled glass and pumice stone, and I've gone around the edge. This is actually watercolour cardstock, which I'm really liking actually. It's the Phil Martin Sentimentally Yours. I won it. Yeah, I won it, but I did a couple of things. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, so I cut out this butterfly, which I've had a very long time. Don't think I've ever used it before actually. I've just got some card I wasn't bothered about, so I cut it out of that to make this stencil, and I inked through on the page after I'd done my initial inking, and then I used this die cut and stenciled through that in a different colour just to pick up the detail on the wings. If I bring that up, you can see. And then I cut the butterfly out of the same cardstock as this, and I put pumice stone and some Pretty Gets Gritty explosion powder in Mermaid on an acrylic block and smooshed it on just very subtly, really. Yeah, I'm quite liking the subtle effect of that. And then we've got Vivid and Flamboyant. So that's how I did that page. And then the other page for the 1st of January was Sweet Treats. So I went to my stamp area, Sweetie paper pad, because I don't think I've got anything stamp wise that's cakes or sweets or anything like that. And what I did do, again on a scrap of the watercolour cardstock, I stenciled through, because they look like sweets a little bit, and little decorations, kitsch flamingo. Well, I inked the little bit with just what I've got left on here, so that's a bit of pumice stone and antique linen and what have you, just to dull the paper a little bit. No, tell a lie, sorry, that was white cardstock. Went through the stencil, a little bit of kitsch flamingo, made a little pocket out of a scrap of paper that I'd got from the paper pad, cut out this little journaling card. You are what you eat, then eat something sweet. You've got lovely looking chocolates and a cake with frosting and a cherry. I love glacé cherries. And I've just got a little journaling spot on the back there, should I want to write anything, so that can sit in its little pocket. Then this was from the front cover. I've just pierced a little hole, threaded some cotton. If you can dream it, you can do it. And another little cupcake, threaded some beads on, and it's just got a little bit of choco on the back. That was the inside front cover. So that's me caught up. Yesterday Steph pulled out mandala, which is going to be interesting, so I need to get my thinking cap on for that. I think I shall have to resort to a colouring in book for that, because I don't think I've got anything suitable in my stash. So that's a little catch up. I will obviously leave a link to Hilary and Woolly Steph down below. I'll be back tomorrow hopefully with a bit of a catch up and a bit of coffee shop drivel hopefully. Thank you to those of you that have sent me well wishes. I've not been around as much recently, very busy, lots of stuff going on. I am perfectly fine apart from a bit of a nasty cold. Thank you very much for your well wishes, and I must just apologise, I'm so behind on everybody's videos. I'm just not watching as much YouTube. I do apologise. I will get there, I will catch up. So hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I hope everybody is well. Please take care and stay safe. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing if you're not already. Take care, everybody. Bye now.